In the golden halls of Asgard, where gods walked beneath skies lit by celestial fires, there lived a being who was never truly one of them. A god by name, a trickster by nature, a shapeshifter born not of the Aesir but of the Jotnar, giants who ruled the frost-covered realms beyond the north. His name was Loki. To the gods, Loki was both ally and enigma. One moment he was their savior, crafting ingenious solutions to impossible problems. The next, he was their undoing, spinning lies and illusions that sent them spiraling into chaos. He could be a horse, a woman, a fish, a falcon. His form changed as easily as his motives, and yet Odin, the All-Father himself, called him brother. Thor, the Thunderer, counted him among his companions. For a time they accepted Loki's unpredictable nature, even admired it. For a time, they believed he was their own. But the fire within Loki was never meant to be contained. Baldur, the son of Odin and Frigg, was the most beloved among the gods. His beauty was so radiant, his heart so pure, that the very world adored him. So beloved was Baldur that Frigg, his mother, traveled across the realms and asked every living thing, every tree, every stone, every illness and poison to swear an oath never to harm her son, and all did, save one. A small, unassuming sprig of mistletoe, which Frigg deemed too insignificant to worry about. But Loki knew. And Loki never forgot what the gods forgot. He never missed what others overlooked. With eyes sharp as daggers and a mind sharper still, he crafted a plan to tear the gods' illusion of harmony to shreds. He fled Asgard before their fury could rise. Through forest and fjord, across mountain and mist he ran, shape-shifting to evade their eyes. Sometimes a salmon, sometimes an old crone. He hid in caves, transformed into shadows. But even gods do not forget betrayal. And the murder of Baldur was not merely treason, it was a tear in the fabric of destiny. The gods sought him with tireless vengeance, and when they found him, coiled in a river as a slippery fish, it was Thor who caught him in a net. With arms stronger than stone and a heart filled with rage, the thunder god dragged Loki from the waters and bound him in chains forged by dwarves. But execution was not enough. Loki had not only killed Baldur, he had opened the door to Ragnarok, the end of all things. And so the gods devised a punishment that would echo through eternity. They dragged him deep beneath the world to a cavern so far below the surface that even Yggdrasil's roots only whispered its name. A cave carved in darkness where the air was thick with sorrow and silence. There they brought his two sons, Narfi and Vali, and it was here the gods' justice turned to cruelty. With divine will, they transformed Vali into a savage wolf. Before Loki's eyes, his beloved son, confused, terrified, turned on his own brother. Narfi screamed, but Vali's jaws showed no mercy. He tore Narfi to pieces. The gods then took the entrails of the slain child, still warm with life, and used them to bind Loki to 3 sharp stones in the cavern. Each knot fastened with blood, each coil a mockery of family and fate. As Loki howled in grief and rage, the gods were not yet done. They summoned a serpent, massive and dripping with venom. They positioned it above Loki's face so that its poison would fall, slow, drop by drop, onto his skin. Every droplet burned like fire. Every second stretched into centuries. Only one remained at Loki's side. Sigyn, his wife. Sigyn, loyal beyond reason, held a bowl to catch the venom, shielding her husband from the endless torment. But when she had to empty the bowl, a single drop would always fall. And when it did, Loki would writhe in agony. His body would thrash against the stone. His screams would echo through the roots of the earth. The people of Midgard would feel these spasms as earthquakes, each tremor a testament to a god's unending pain. Bound beneath the surface of the world, Loki became a creature of fury and fire, sealed not only in chains, but in the eternal memory of betrayal and grief. His punishment was not merely pain, it was prophecy. For Loki's suffering was not the end of his story, it was the beginning of the end. One day the chains would break, one day the serpent would be slain, the venom would cease, the bowl would shatter, and Loki would rise, not as a prisoner, but as a general. At Ragnarok, the end of all things, Loki would sail the ship Naglfar, crafted from the fingernails of the dead, across a sea of blood. At his side, giants, beasts, and the children of chaos would follow. His monstrous offspring, Jormungandr the world serpent and Fenrir the wolf, would strike down gods and devour the sun. And Loki himself would face Heimdall, the ever-vigilant guardian of the Bifrost. They would fight, they would fall, together. The gods had bound the trickster, but they had also ensured that the story would not end until the world itself ended. In punishing chaos they had preserved it. In chaining the storm they had only paused its fury. Even now, beneath the lands of mortals, beneath the roots of trees and bones of mountains, Loki lies in the dark, still writhing, still remembering, still waiting, and every tremble in the earth is not just a movement of rock. It is a whisper, a warning, that the god of mischief is not gone, only dreaming of fire.